in lesson 5, graphic designing using Adobe Photoshop, we move on to our final activity, and thereafter we'll be doing past paper questions. So in activity number 6, eraser and move tool, we do have 2 images. So this is the first image. Let's download it. A new window, and we can say download. Download it from here, and then let's go on to the next image. Opening new window, and let's click on download. Okay, so in your download folder you have both images. For this activity as well, I'm going to be using only Photoshop. So I'm going to be opening both these images in Photoshop. So I'm going to select both of them, drag, and I'm going to be dropping it on the top over here. So a very simple thing, I want these graduates in front of this building, in front of BMICH. Okay, so very simply what we can do is we can take the move tool, drag them all the way over to here. Okay, so we do have them all over here, and I don't think resizing is required. They look fine. Let's remove the background first. Let's remove this blue color sky so that we'll be able to see BMICH. Okay, so make sure you have selected the correct layer, and I'm going to start off with a magic eraser because there's a lot of blue involved. So just going to click over here. That blue gets erased. This blue gets erased. Some blue is over here. Some over here. Some over here. Over here. Over here. Okay, so there's some blue over here, and oops, Control Z, undo. Okay, so let's just pick a little bit. Okay, looks okay to me. So let's do a little bit of resizing. Make sure you're on the correct layer. Control D, and then I think I can make this a bit, take this a bit up over here, and then make this smaller while pressing the Shift key from the corners. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Press Enter, and if you want to align them, make sure you click the correct layer. Take the move tool and neatly adjust them in the center of the image. Okay, so this looks better. And once you're okay with this, okay, if you see there are some more spots, you can take the eraser tool and start erasing those spots. If you're done with it, you can come to File, Save As, and make sure you save the Photoshop file as well as the JPEG file. I did explain to you in the previous lesson. The JPEG file is for viewing purposes, to upload on the internet, to view on your mobile phone. That's what the JPEG file is used for. But for editing purposes, to make changes later on, you need to have the PSD file. Okay, so let's change this to activity 6. We have a Photoshop file. Also, we will be having a JPEG file. File, save as, JPEG, click on save. Okay. So in your folder, you can see you have the Photoshop file and you do have the JPEG file as well. So please make sure you upload your file back into your classroom. And since this is our last activity, thereafter we will be moving into past paper questions. If you do have any questions, if you have something which you did not understand, something did not make sense, or there's something you want to ask, okay, please, you can drop a comment below, or you can drop a private comment in the classroom, or you can even WhatsApp me. Okay, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Okay.